Hello my friends, and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 5th of November 2022. November, the 5th of November. Bonfire night, eh? Really interesting to consider that. With what's going on in the world right now. Really, really interesting. But anyway, Venus is in Scorpio. Well, it is in Scorpio, but it's now going opposite Uranus, which is in retrograde in Taurus. Wow. So, anything that's out of control in terms of relationships, and any, unpredictable relationships, uncontrollable relationships, they may come back out to haunt you again. They may come back to say, hi, we're here and we've got a bit of a problem, or, you know, do you remember this problem kind of thing. So that might come up today. The intensity of the moment begs a connection of soul, but the will to self-sabotage can speak louder. When in doubt, wait until the full moon to make a decision. This is what Anna Leo in the astrological diary is saying, because the feelings can disappear as quickly as they arise. So it's that whole thing of not being as reactive, but just understanding that today, quite literally, in the UK is bonfire night and also fireworks night, which is just, you know, when I was younger, we used to have like fireworks night and I used to really look forward to it. But now I live in an area where fireworks happen all the time. So it's kind of spoilt it in a way. But it's interesting because it kind of reflects on what's going on with the world. But particularly with that transit and in this timing, yeah, there's fireworks and fires may go ablaze. So just be ready with a hose pipe of water and not petrol. Anyway, with that being said, let's see what the cards have to say today. Okay, so death is reversed. We have the Page of Pentacles as well, reversed. We have the Five of Pentacles upright. The Three of Cups. The Six of Pentacles reversed. The Arise, which is an extra card with this deck. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. The Page of Swords. And I'll be clarifying with the Witch's Fortune Oracle. And the King of Wands reversed. This King of Wands is like been chasing us, you know. I was going to say chasing me, but because I read on a collective basis, that's why I said us. Okay. Excuse me. That's my tummy. If you heard that. So, wow. Some really avoidant situations going on here. And the thing that kind of, that contemplative kind of stuff. I really like that the pages are women here, and it still says page. It doesn't say princess. It's an actual page. Now, it seems that when you get together with certain people, it seems to trigger some things. It may trigger some sense of lack. How maybe somebody's attitude towards different people in the group. And it's interesting how we have 3 people here. So it could easily be a family. The first thing that came into my head is when a parent gaslights like the children against each other. And you don't have to be children as in the younger sense. This could actually just be like the children of somebody. This can happen with adult children as well. And with death reversed here, that definitely actually is very prevalent. What I'm seeing here, right, is that we can see that there is a big imbalance in the situation between the way that this King of Wands is treating this Page of Pentacles and this Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is, you know, you could almost see it as like the golden child and the scapegoat. So the golden child will refuse to acknowledge the fact that the King of Wands is behaving in this way. But then you've also got the Page of Pentacles, which kind of like, you've got the one child that knows and kind of turns in on themselves in a way. And rather than, and I don't know, just by looking at this, it's kind of like almost like hits a kind of depression, maybe, in the respective like how they feel in response to this King of Wands, and also this avoidance. You know, it's really quite hard, actually. You've also got the Death card here, which says that this situation is a continual process. It's not over, and it will never be over. And every time that you seem to kind of go in contact, this is something that arises. And it's really interesting with this 5, because this signifies that somebody is always shut out. It's almost like they're shutting each other out as well. The 3 of Cups is the actual getting together. It could be a family situation. It could be a situation where it's, I'm sorry, it's so cold here. It could be a situation where it could be a family get together or something like that. But what I am seeing here is that there's an opportunity to really move on from this, really arise from this. I wouldn't be surprised if this is something that you could actually write about. If you don't journal already with something like this and you're in this situation, then, you know, I would say journal. There may have also been like a sense of escapism that was going on here, to try and escape this situation. But that's pretty clear. Yeah, let's have a look at what... Okay, so we've got a King of Cups here and the Emperor. Interesting. This King of Wands may end up being like sometimes managing their emotions, but then sometimes they don't. But it could even be like 2 siblings coming to care for a parent or something like that. Yeah, I see definitely like family dynamics here. Let's see what these cards have to say. I haven't used these cards for a long time. Number 32, the mountains nearby indicate a presence of a mighty enemy. And it's 8. These cards freak me out because like when I like put them close by and I did a reading for myself, it freaked me out. So I stopped using them. They are quite scary, these cards. But they're good. The roads... Yeah, the road turned to the dark clouds. Fortune foretells misadventures, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. Okay. And then we've got the heart signifies when joy is near. God, thank God for that. Right, okay, so... So, what I'm getting from this is that there's a choice here. There's a choice here to choose how you're going to react. Now, I've done a lot of work with family dynamics, and I feel that like, you know, this is a mountain. When you're dealing with families, it is a mountain. Because how do you navigate that sense of being in a family, but then also remaining true to yourself? It's a big, big thing. And that only comes within your own time, how you work that out, how you work out your own stuff. It's what you do. But I think what the main thing is that you've reached a crossroads where you are in control and you have the choice to take action, even though you can't You can only play with the cards that you have. Like, you can't help the fact that you got dealt this hand, but you can do something with it. You can play your cards, you know. And what I mean by that is that, you know, just because you got given this like situation of where you may be in a situation with an oppressive male that is pitting off, like, you know, other people against you, or you see that in a situation with someone else, or maybe you're not looking at a situation. I don't know. Could be one of these three characters. But whatever it is, you've got an option to be able to make it better, because there's going to be one kind of like foe. And that you can't, like, that's the elephant in the room. That's what you can't get over. But what you can do is follow your heart in the respect to how you respond to the situation. And I'm not just talking about with everyone else. I'm talking about you. So if that means that you need to walk away from everything, despite the heartbreak, then you can do it. Or if you can negotiate some kind of way of doing it, if you can walk away from a job, whatever it is, because this could also be a work situation. But whatever it is, as long as you honor your heart and honor what it is that you want to do, by really taking into account what the obstacles are and being honest with yourself, rather than trying to change people or wondering why people will change, then you'll end up going into a space where you'll be able to be more balanced, and you'll also be able to rise above it and get something out of it for yourself. Yeah, that's pretty clear. Pretty clear. Lovely reading. I really liked it. It's a tough reading, but it's as in like tough situation, but like it's very clear. It's very clear, and by no means easy. No means easy. None of that is easy at all, but it's a work in progress, you know. And I recognize you, I hear you, and I'm cheering you on. I'm like, yeah, come on, you can do it. So yeah. Anyway, my loves, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. But otherwise, you take care, my darlings. Lots of love to you, and I'll speak to you soon.